Hey guys, it's MandaPanda and I'm back with another custom My Little Pony, and this one is inspired by the majestic and colorful Lisa Frank unicorn. To make this custom, I will be using Rarity. I'm gonna start off by removing her cutie mark with some acetone. Then I'm going to remove her head because she will be getting brand new hair. To remove the head, you can just twist it to the side and it'll pop right off just like that. To remove the hair, you need to remove the neck plug. Sometimes you can remove the neck plug by pulling it out with some pliers, but if there's too much glue in there, it will not come out. So you're gonna have to use an X-Acto knife, and this neck plug is not coming out. So I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife here and just make tons of little teeny tiny cuts all the way around the edge of the neck plug. And of course, be very careful when using an X-Acto knife. You can cut yourself pretty easily. Once all those cuts are in, you can just pull out the neck plug just like that. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the neck plug that's connected to her body. I'm just getting all these cuts in and pulling the plug out. I recommend going ahead and snapping these pieces together and put it to the side for later. Be careful not to lose it. Now it's time to remove Rarity's hair. I'm gonna start off by grabbing some big scissors and cutting off as much of her mane as I possibly can, getting down as close to the root as possible. And then I'm gonna switch to some teeny tiny scissors and cut off the rest of her hair all the way down to the root. Just like that. And if you look on the inside of the pony's head, you can see that the actual root of the hair is still stuck in the head. So I'm going to grab some pliers, but you could use tweezers if you have those, and pull out those clumps of hair and glue until she's completely bald and ready for her new hair. Now it's time to remove her tail. I'm going to grab my scissors again and just cut off some of that tail there. Grab the pliers again and pull out what is left. Make sure that that metal washer comes out too. And now it's just time to be customized. I have this purple OPI, and Do You Have This Color in Stockholm, bright blue Stretch Your Stuff by Essie, this gorgeous green China Glaze with the Lifeguard, Color Club's Almost Famous, China Glaze in Japanese Koi, and I couldn't find my pink nail polish, so I'm going to be using this fluorescent pink Folk Art acrylic paint. So let's get started. The Lisa Frank unicorn has bright spots all over its body, but mainly running down the legs and on the back area. So I'm going to be recreating that look here today using a very fine nail art brush. I'm just going to go in and randomly paint spots in all 6 colors all throughout the pony. I'm making the spots in different sizes and shapes. The colors that I chose are a mixture of really bright and almost neon colors because I feel that that's what Lisa Frank is. She's bright and she's neon and she's colorful, and I'm obsessed. So that's kind of what the thought process was when I was choosing the colors. And of course, I use nail polish because that's just my preferred type of paint, but you can always use acrylic paint for any of these custom projects. I'm almost done with the blue, and the last color that I need to put in is purple. I'm gonna let these spots dry really quickly, and then I'm gonna start on the hooves. If you look at the Lisa Frank pony, you'll notice that it's like an ombre rainbow hoof. So I'm going to try and recreate that look using nail polish and a makeup sponge. I did finally find my pink nail polish. So what I'm gonna do here is just put a stripe of each color directly onto the makeup sponge, just like this, and then grab the pony and dab that sponge just like this wherever you want the color to transfer, and press it down pretty hard like that, and voila, you have a super cool ombre effect rainbow. It's kind of light, so I'm gonna go back over it one more time to darken that color up. I've repeated this on all 4 of her legs. It looks super cool, but it is too thick. I'm gonna grab a flat brush, and using some acetone, I'm just going to brush a lot of that color off and make that line thinner and even at the top. Like that. And in between, I am cleaning off the brush and dipping it in acetone. And that looks so nice. So once the line's cleaned up, it looks really, really cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the other 3 legs. And it looks so awesome. I'm going to cover the body with some clear nail polish so none of that work gets scratched off. Put that to the side, and while it's drying, I'm gonna work on the head. You can see that I've already drawn the spots on the back of her ear. So I'm going to work on her horn. The Lisa Frank unicorn has a really cool rainbow colored horn. So I'm just using the same colors that I used for the spots to make Rarity's horn really cool and rainbow, just like the Lisa Frank unicorn. Once this is done, I'm just going to paint in a little bit of purple on Rarity's ears, and that's it. If you want to, you could always add some spots to Rarity's nose. You could change Rarity's eye color, but I kind of want to keep her as close to the original Rarity as I possibly can, so I'm not going to mess too much with her face or her eyes. I'm going to seal the head with some clear nail polish so that way none of that work chips off. And it's time for her hair. I have picked out the prettiest colors. I have sour grapes, which is purple, bobby blue, key lime green, golden delicious yellow, sunset orange, and heart throb pink. These colors are bright, they're bold, they're beautiful. I can't wait to see what they look like once they're on Rarity. Here is a full strand of hair. This is the golden delicious color, and I'm going to cut that hair in half. Typically, I cut that hair in half again, but I want this Lisa Frank pony to have really long, flowy hair, so I'm going to be using half length strands here. Using my rehairing tool, which is basically just a needle with the prong at the end, I'm going to fold over a few strands of hair right on my finger and pick up those strands just like this, and they'll get caught right in the middle of that prong like that. And since it's sharp, you just grab the head, decide what hole you want to put that hair plug in, and push the needle in just like that. And boom, the first plug of hair is in. You can see where it is safely secured inside of the head. And I'm just going to repeat this process over and over and over again using all 6 colors until Rarity has the coolest, brightest, most colorful mane. Once all the hair plugs are in, you're gonna have to secure the hair or it will fall out. I'm using some no-sew glue and just pouring it directly into the head. And then I'm gonna use a Q-tip to evenly distribute that glue all throughout the inside. While that's drying, I'm gonna work on Rarity's new tail. I have a big bunch of hair in all 6 colors, and I've secured it together with a twist tie. This is a big bunch of hair, so I've used my X-Acto knife and I've actually cut the hole for the tail a lot larger so that way the tail can be very big and fluffy. I'm going to grab my pliers and pull that hair about halfway through. You might have to pull kind of hard until it all comes through. Remove that twist tie, and this is on there really good, so I gotta get this off. There we go. So I'm gonna remove the twist tie, grab a zip tie, and secure all that hair in place with the zip tie. So I'm making sure that this is as tight as I can possibly get it because I don't want any of the hair to get loose. Then I'm going to use some scissors and just snip off the end of the zip tie and pull the tail through. This custom is completely done. I'm gonna glue her head back on using some Gorilla Glue. Let's check her out. Look at this hair. Oh my gosh. The bright colors, the mixture of colors. This is so pretty. I love it. Now let's see Rarity's full transformation into the Lisa Frank unicorn. The colors on Rarity are fabulous. These neon colors are so great. I think it's a good match to the Lisa Frank drawing. Let me know what you think her new name should be down in the comments below. And if you have an idea for my next custom pony, give me your suggestions down below. Now let's see a comparison between Rarity and the actual Lisa Frank pony. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye. You can find me online. For the latest news and updates for the channel, you can follow me on Instagram, MandaPanda Toy Collector, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or you can add me on Snapchat, MandaPanda TC. Want to mail something? You can. Send it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 65105, San Antonio, Texas 78265.